Grr. I'm so mad. You know why? Well, the online shopping, I'm not gonna tell you which one, just bungled up my order. Makes me think, should I order from that online service provider again? I'm sure all of you have had that one experience, a super bad customer experience that you vowed that you will never buy, nor order, nor get the service of that particular restaurant or maybe salon or whatever. You know what I mean. So I'm going to tell you today, and I'm addressing this to the salespeople. These are the top 10 ways to surely lose your customer. If you agree to what I just said, then go ahead, comment, like, and of course, subscribe to this channel as we always give you great videos. Let's begin. Number 1, saying yes, but you're not showing up. Shout out to those sales agents, huh? When you make an appointment and you say you are arriving on, let's say, Tuesday by 2 p.m. at this restaurant or this cafe, please show up. The last thing that customers want is, that you're already showing your true colors. You're already showing that you're not credible. If you can't even come to a meeting on time, or if you can't show up when you said you will, then you're gonna lose that customer. Number 2, poor quality. Obvious naman, right? It's obvious. You order, and then the pictures show you that, oh, it's gonna do this, it's going to work this way. Suddenly, you get that item, you're excited to use it, and then, nyek, defective. It doesn't work. And I've had that experience too many times, and so every time, I always mark and cross off that supplier because I would say never again. Number 3, and this is connected to number 2. Let's say that you did get a defective product, and so you called up customer service, you want it replaced, or you wanted, say, a mechanic or a technician to come over to fix it or to replace it. And just like number 1, as I've said, you don't show up, or you say, oh, we cannot replace it. I bought something that's defective and then I cannot replace it. Oh, because you didn't buy warranty and stuff like that. Well, it's also a caveat for us consumers that if you do buy something, check your warranty so that you know that just in case, you know that you can report your provider to the DTI if they do not give you what your warranty also dictates. Number 4, on this is a classic for me. My aircon needed cleaning, and so I called up. An aircon cleaning company, and the girl on the other end of the line says, ma'am, we're very busy because we have a job in this village and we have 25 units to clean there, and you only have 1 unit, and we have another one, so we're going to try to squeeze you in, but it has to be on Saturday. You have to follow our schedule. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's a pet peeve. You appear to be too busy for a customer because I'm an individual, I'm not a corporate account. Then don't promote that your company will be able to cater to individuals. Say it straight up that we only cater to corporate clients. But don't pretend you're so busy. And this is also for sales agents because it's a technique. I'm too busy. Oh, I have a meeting tomorrow and I have a meeting on the other side. You know, that's not cute. We're not impressed as consumers, as customers. If you think we are impressed or we are, very scared that we're gonna lose you as a salesperson, nope, 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 nope. You just actually succeeded in annoying us. Now, this is another pet peeve. The sales agent was so good on taking care of you, explaining the details of the product, really egging you and motivating you to buy that product. And when you do buy that product, there's no after sales service. You can't find the agent anymore. You cannot find her. You cannot call her up. It's just like a one-time transaction. There is no relationship. And for those of you who are selling real estate or insurance or even makeup, do you know it's not a one-time transaction? It has to have you have to establish relationships because every client that you encounter, everybody, is a referrer. This is what you call word of mouth advertising. Remember when, let's say there is a particular movie that you really like. For example, what movie? So let's say The Avengers. Sorry, I think that's the only movie that came up in my mind right now. And you like it so much and you were so excited. So you called your friend and said, you watch this movie. Or if you like, I'll watch it again with you. That's how much you like it. Word of mouth. If word of mouth is also for good stuff, well, it actually multiplies much faster for the bad stuff. So agents beware. When you make us mad, we go after you by really saying, don't get from this company. I'm sure you don't like that. Bad publicity, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. I'd like to thank the agents who are actually smiling, who are so nice and so amiable because, yes, there is another set of salespeople at the end of the spectrum who are so grumpy, sungit. It's as if you need them and they feel that, you're the one who needs me. I don't need you. I'm the number one top salesperson. So, you're just a very small time client. No. Right? No. Not just the rules of etiquette, not just the rules of being a bad or a good salesperson, but this is about being kind to everybody, treating everybody equal, treating everybody with kindness and respect. And everybody deserves that, regardless if they're giving you a large volume of sales or the most basic package that you are selling. Treat everybody with respect, everyone. Please. Now, speaking of equals, yes, you have to treat us equally, but not all customers are equal. Obviously, because some will give you a large volume of sales and some will not. Right? So, do not, you know what I hate? When salespeople say like this, oh, you get this package already, coach, you get this package, madam, because you know what? Mrs. So-and-so, she got pa nga the bigger package, she got the more expensive one. So, I'm thinking, because you have a stature, and I know you're not poor, I'm sure you can afford this one. Or, am I wrong? Wow. I know it's a sales technique, but it's actually a very disrespectful one. Okay? I know you're hitting the pride. And I know for those who are hardcore, those who are hard selling, and there are a lot. And, I think in my lifetime, I also taught how it is to do pressure selling. But please do it, the bounds of respect. with everyone. Treat your customers the way you want to be treated yourself. And when you do that, that's the simplest, that's the golden rule, right? And when you do that, you will attract that positive vibe, attract that good karma. Okay? So, salespeople, please, please, don't do that. Now, do you love to have a spa day? That quiet, tranquil setting. You go to the parlor or the salon or the spa and you can smell the lavender, the chamomile scent. There's music and the aircon's cold and you're given, a nice glass of iced tea. And then, you're gonna relax. And then what do you hear? The staff, they're in their locker rooms and they're talking with such loud voices. They're watching maybe a telenovela. I don't know what they're watching on their phones. The volume is so loud and you just totally lost it. When for you spa owners, salon owners, those of you who are supposed to provide relaxation, please, that's really my pet peeve. Please tell your staff to, again, respect your business. Because, the salons, the spas that I went to, and I suffered those noise. The hairstylist, the manicurists, they keep on talking and talking and talking. Not all your customers are very friendly and are open to actually discussing their personal lives or discussing their day with you. You have to respect that there are people who goes to the salon for the me time. That's what it means, me time. It's all about me. So you have to respect that because we go there to reflect, we go there to relax, we go there for that space that belongs to us. So I hope that you also train your staff to keep their voices down and control themselves when the business day has begun. Which brings me to number 9, asking for a tip. Now, it's typical to ask for a tip in the Philippines. Not all countries do that. Some countries it's automatic, like, they put it like plus 10% in your bill. But in the Philippines, you're usually given an envelope, which I prefer because it's a subtle way of asking for a tip. It's also an option for you not to flaunt your tip. But there are some, and I'm telling you, there are some services out there that, I know perhaps the the attendant was really just having a bad day because she literally asked me, "Ma'am, can you give me 100 pesos for a tip? Because I'm so hard up right now. I don't have transportation money, etc., etc." Look, I understand. I really, really do. But please give your customers that opportunity. Give us great service. And I'm sure your customers will also give back in the form of a tip. Or maybe, and this is my suggestion, why don't the businesses just have like a pot where all the tips come in and you just share it. Now, some of you will say, what if I did a better service? And I will tell you this. Diba, we have what we call suki, right? We have our go-to massage therapist. We have our go-to hairstylist. We have our go-to mani-pedicurists. You know why? Because they already gave us good service. So for those of you who are starting in the service industry, then make a name for yourself by actually providing great service, and you will be able to build your client base. And you won't find yourself begging for the tip And at the same time, you're not irritating your clients as well. Finally, patience is a virtue, but for customers, we don't have it, right? Please don't make us wait for a long time. Okay? Especially if we have an appointment. We have an appointment. Why? Because you also have to respect and value our time. Remember, think about this. We're already the ones paying. We're already paying. We're already shelling out the money. So the least, at the very least, is for us not to wait for a long time. Now, for those of you who are used to add to cart, adding to the cart, please check the delivery time of your goods, especially if it comes from overseas. You know that's a 30-day wait. Are you really willing to wait? Is that enthusiasm for a 30-day wait? I mean, is it worth it? Is that product worth it? Because if not, and you're just gonna stress yourself, and you're just going to bicker and complain, then it's also not fair to the company you're asking the service from. But when they do commit on the time, then yes, you don't have to be patient because it was an appointment. So don't make us wait for so long. If, for example, let's say in salons or spas and there is a waiting line, then your receptionist should be trained to say, there is a waiting time for 30 minutes or 1 hour. Are you willing to wait? If the client says, yes, we are willing to wait, then that's not a problem anymore. But when you hide it from us, actually, that's what makes our blood boil, right? These are the top 10 surefire ways that you're gonna lose us as customers. If you are in the business of selling, if you are in the business of providing a product or a service, take note of this so that you're going to be a top performer in sales, and your happy customers will multiply by the hundreds, by the thousands, by simply referring you and saying, I want to work with this person again. She did a good job. She did a great service. And I want you to try her service or her product too. That's what you want to hear from your customers. You want to hear, good job, salesperson. If you agree to anything that I've said for this video, if you're a consumer, a customer who suffered the same, share it with me in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Feel free. And there'll be more videos to come from Coach TGS. I'll see you around.